What? I did what? I don't care. I didn't like it anyway. The Associated Press has just declared us the winner. I want to thank each and every one of you, each and every human being in this district that has helped me, people around the country that have helped us in our cause to do this, to win this election. It feels like a 3-year event, but it's never been about winning and losing an election. It's always been about serving this district, winning this campaign so that we can actually go do the job as I think it can and should be done. So I am deeply grateful and humbled by this opportunity to serve you, and I intend to serve each of the 600,000 plus people in this district, regardless of party affiliation or anything else, equally, substantially, and to the best of my ability. There are a few people here that made this possible. Jim and Nancy Crawford from Tompkins County, where we needed to do better, and we have. Brian Michelini has been up day and night putting up signs, and the Longaretta family has been fantastic.
The main person is your wife. It stood behind you. Give her a hand.
So, you know, we love where we live. That's why we're here tonight.
Praise God.
So that we can see this place turn the corner. I want to live that long in my life, and I want us to work together. I want to say something else too. Michael Arcuri and his family have been a productive part of this community for many, many years. I have heard great stories about his grandfather and about his father and his mother and him. So there was no piece of this campaign that was any way intended to detract from the history of the Arcuri family and the fine service that they brought to this community. I am deeply grateful for having the opportunity to run against him. He has been a tough opponent for me. He has tested my mettle in ways that other people and other times have not. And I'm grateful for that because it's made me better, it's made me more thoughtful, and it's made me appreciate this opportunity to participate in this democratic process. So, regardless of anything else, I want to extend my gratitude to the entire Arcuri family because I know this is a difficult night for us, for them, and it's a celebration for us. But with every winner, there's a loser, and I don't want to diminish any part of that for us, and I want to applaud them for their fine effort. So. When all this is done, when all this is over, whether we like it or not, and I've traveled this district many, many times back and forth, and I've learned a lot about myself, but I've learned a lot about people. What I see is people who think their differences are wide, and they're not. At the core, we're all the same. We're a family of people who care about our children, ourselves, getting educated, making a living, having a job, being prosperous in the way that we thought it could be for all of us. We need to separate ourselves, not by our differences. Our differences separate us too much, and they're not as important as we think. We need to focus on those things that we have in common, and there are very, very many, great many of them. I've seen that. I've listened to people, from Tea Party people to the other extreme, and everything in between. And all I see is human beings who want better for themselves and for their children. And at the core, none of us wants anything less for our children than we had for ourselves. And that's really what people see today, is that we're about to be the first generation to pass forward less than we've received. We need to control the debt in this country. We need to remember what made us great, get back to basics. We need to remember that government and the growth of government is fundamentally incompatible with the success of the rest of us. We know that because we've run out of money to send to Albany and to Washington and to all our local governments. So those are the kinds of things that I think about. I just want to say how deeply grateful I am for this opportunity, and I will do everything I can to make this job work as best as possible for everybody in this room, everybody in this district, and everyone in this country as my health and brain allow me to do. So thank you.